Good morning, everyone. We'll begin in exactly 2 minutes. We request everyone to take your seats. Yes, the excitement is in the air, but just take your seats in 2 minutes, please. Good morning, everyone. We request everyone to take your seats right now. We're just about to begin. For the third time, good morning, everyone. My name is Vanita Rangarajan and I'm from the batch of 90. The corridors where we whispered secrets, the assembly ground where we stood in the sun and in silence, the classrooms that held our dreams even before we knew how to spell them. Rosary was where we first raised our hands with curiosity and maybe sometimes just to ask, Miss, can I go and drink some water? No matter what the reason was that we raised our hands to, this particular event is not just a celebration of the years, but it's the celebration of the impact that every single person that is and get acknowledged. Look around you. Thank you so much. Please take your seats. From its early days as one of the first matriculation schools for girls in Madras, Rosary has stood a symbol of discipline, elegance, and holistic education. It wasn't just about the academics ever. Rosary gave us music, values, grace, and the quiet strength to walk confidently into the world. Whether it was needlework or debates, Shakespeare or slokas, the Rosary experience has what has shaped us in ways that echo in our lives today. Today, we honor the nuns and teachers who guided us. We celebrate each other and especially the alumni across 4 decades, the 1950s to 1980s, who carry a piece of Rosary in our heart, our poise, and our purpose. We now officially begin the grand welcome of our dignitaries. Give them a big round of applause as they walk to the front of the stage. All right, I think I got the hint. If I'm going to wait for the excitement to die down to actually continue, it's not going to happen today. I request everyone to take your seats. Everyone who's just walking in, take your seats so we can formally begin. "75 years of Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. A milestone event today, the Alumni 2025. Thank you for being a part of it. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Some milestones are etched in gold, and today we will have some dignitaries light the Kuttuvilakku, not just as tradition, but because they are a beacon of gratitude, legacy, and light that Rosary has shared for 75 years. Let us now begin this grand celebration, Alumni 2025, by the lighting of the Kuttuvilakku. I now invite the following dignitaries to step forward to light the lamp. Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, Provincial Regional Superior of Chennai Province of the Franciscan Missionaries of Mary. Reverend Sister Amala, Correspondent of the Chennai Province. Reverend Sister Lena De Souza, Past Principal of Rosary. And Reverend Sister Vency Sahayarani, a current Principal of Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. To join them at the Kuttuvilakku, I now request Justice Prabha Sridevan from the batch of 1963, our distinguished jurist and a cultural ambassador. Dignitaries. To bless this gathering and set a sacred tone for today's celebrations, we will begin with the soothing power of scriptures. May the words that we now going to hear remind us of the values that Rosary has always stood for. Reading from the scriptures of the Holy Bible, the Quran, and the Bhagavad Gita, I now invite on stage Mary Priyadarshini, Matangi, and Ashriya to read to us from the Holy Scriptures.
A very good morning. This is Priya from the batch of 84, reading from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verses 22. Ananyas chintayato mam ye janaha paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyeham. Those who worship me, meditating on my transcendental form with exclusive devotion, to them I carry what they lack and preserve what they already have. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I am reading from the Quran, chapter 2, Al-Baqarah, verse 152. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Fazkuruni askurkum wazkuru li wala takfurun. Translation: so remember me, I will remember you, and be grateful to me, and do not deny me. Thank you.
Scripture reading, Psalm 100, verses 1 to 5. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is good. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. For the Lord is good, and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations.
I want you to divert your attention to this specific corner of the auditorium. Raise your hand if you've had one of your most nostalgic memories to be that of somebody singing, either at culturals, a special event, but you heard our students sing from this corner. Raise your hand if you've had memories of that. We now have a prayer song by Priya Ludraj and her team. Let us join our hearts as we raise our voices in prayer through song, a musical offering of faith, unity, and grace led by Priya and team. Over to you.
To the school that unfurled our sails and steered us in the right direction, we say thanks. Hide me now under your wings. Cover me within your mighty hands. When the oceans rise and thunders roll, I will soar with you above the storms. Father, you are king over the floods. I will be still, know you are God.
This school has been a compass to navigate the stormy seas of life, showing us how to stay strong and disciplined, even when the winds get rough.
are the values we carry close to our hearts. Truth that doesn't take the easy way out. Charity that opens our heart to reach out to others in need. Find rest, my soul, in Christ alone. Know His power in quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the stars. Father, you are King over the floods. I will be still, know you are God.
No matter how strong the storm, we know how to sail through with integrity and compassion, having full faith in God as our anchor.
When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storms. Father, you are King over the floods. I will be still, know you are God. I will be still, know you
This is a dedication from each and every one of our alumni to our school motto. Thank you.
School is built not just on bricks, but the vision of its leaders. It is now time to honor and recognize the pillars of Rosary, the ones that have steered generations of both men and women with wisdom and compassion. To felicitate our dignitaries, I now invite an eminent alumni of our institution, Justice Prabha Sridevan from the batch of 1963. She is a former Madras High Court judge and a thought leader in intellectual property, a decorated translator and a cultural icon. She will be felicitating our dignitaries today. Our first dignitary is Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, Provincial, Regional Superior, Chennai Province of the Franciscan Missionaries of Mary. Reverend Sister Amala, a correspondent from the Chennai Province of FMS. Reverend Sister Lena D'Souza, the past principal for Rosary Matriculation School. And last but definitely not the least, our current principal, Reverend Sister Vensi Sahayarani. Please make sure this gets the loudest round of applause this morning. The spirit of Rosary lives on through its alumni. Representing that ever-growing bond, we now invite a core member of this organizing committee to come and share with us how this happened today. Please put your hands together while I welcome Miss Malini from the Rosary Alumni Core Committee to share with us how today happened.
A very good morning to Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, Provincial Regional Superior, Chennai Province of FMM, Sister Ramala, our correspondent, Chennai Province of FMM, Reverend Sister Lina D'Souza, and Reverend Sister Vency, Principal, Rosary Matriculation School, Dignitaries, all my beloved teachers, and my dear friends. I stand here on this stage with gratitude, representing the alumni students of Rosary Matriculation School spread across the world to celebrate the 75th year of our glorious alma mater. We are what we are due to the values instilled in us by the teachers of Rosary School, to whom we are forever indebted. As its alumni, we are taking baby steps to give back to the school and to society by working through a Rosary Alumni Association. As a first step in this journey that started several months ago, or rather decades ago, by our fellow alumni, we now have a dedicated Rosary Alumni bank account. This has been possible only because of the tireless efforts from Matangi and Priya. A big shout out to them. And dedicated teachers, Shamini Miss, Elizabeth Miss, Sheila Lewis Miss, and of course, the immense support of Sister Vency, our current principal. I would like to reiterate, without all of these people's help and so many other alumni across the world, this event wouldn't have been possible. So a big shout out to all of you. The funds collected will be used for paying fees for deserving students, help retired teachers, and help improve school infrastructure on a case-by-case basis. We realize the mammoth task at hand, but are confident that with help from all fellow Rosarians and the unwavering Rosary spirit, we will move forward with grit and dedication. The last few months to the culmination of this day has been a roller coaster ride for us as organizers. However, this event has given us a great opportunity to reach out and interact with wonderful fellow Rosarians from 1950 to now. It makes my heart swell with pride to say that I come from a school that has such a rich legacy and produced stalwarts such as each one of you gathered here. This day is to celebrate all of our collective accomplishments as one large Rosary family. Once a Rosarian, always a Rosarian. Each one of you, welcome home, welcome to where it all began. Thank you.
An event as glorious as this definitely requires a walk down memory lane. Let's now relive cherished moments, our teachers, uniforms, and the friendships through this heartfelt video tribute from our alumni.
Was how deeply this place would shape us. We walked into Rosary as little girls, unsure, curious, full of wonder. What we didn't know then was how deeply this place would shape us. The classrooms, the corridors, the laughter during breaks, the quiet moments before exams. Every corner holds a memory. Every teacher, every lesson, they weren't just about marks or books. They helped us grow, slowly, gently, into who we are today. Rosary gave us more than just an education. It gave us values, friendships for life, and the courage to chase what we believe in. From those early days in uniform to today, the journey feels like a full circle. We've moved ahead in life, but a part of us will always belong here. This film is a reflection of that bond, a walk down the memory lane, a way to feel it all again. The joy, the pride, the love, and above all, the gratitude for the roots that held us, for the wings we didn't know we were growing, for Rosary, our beginning, our foundation, our forever. Thank you, always.
Raise your hand if you got featured in that video. All right, and for those who did not get featured in the video, it's time to take those photos today, so you get featured in our next celebration videos. Moving on, we have always been guided by faith and purpose, and her words have been a source of inspiration. We now invite Sister Vency to address this august audience of this special gathering. Please come up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, little louder, we can do better. Our current principal for Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Sister Vency Sahayarani. Over to you.
Good morning, dear sisters and friends. Though our regional superior is not here, I just would like to extend my warm welcome and thanks to our dear Sister Maria Sylvie, the regional superior, Sister Leena, the former principal and former provincial of Chennai province, Sister Amala, our current correspondent of Rosary School, our beloved retired teachers, and our distinguished alumni. As our school celebrates 75 years of Platinum Jubilee, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all for this Alumni Carnival Alumera. We are truly delighted to have our alumni with us on this momentous occasion. As we celebrate this milestone, we honor the legacy of our institution and the contributions of our alumni who have made remarkable achievement in their respective fields. Your presence here is a testament to the strong bond you share with our institution. It is a great day to reconnect, relive, and relish your memories with your teachers and friends. Let your bonding with your alma mater ever grow stronger. On behalf of the management, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to you and the committee which has organized. We wish and hope that you will be part of our journey, and we look forward to seeing you every year. I would like to acknowledge the incredible effort of Ms. Priya, Ms. Matangi, and Ms. Malini, without whose tireless work and meticulous planning, today's event would not have been possible. Please give them a round of applause, big round of applause, because they have worked very hard. My sincere thanks to our dear Sister Maria Sylvie, Sister Leena, and Sister Amala for your valuable and encouraging presence with us. My sincere thanks to each and every one of you present here today. Let us always be promoters of peace and harmony and have a kind heart to the less fortunate. This is my wish and prayer for you today and the days to come. Have a meaningful and memorable day. Thank you.
Some stories will happen today, but some stories date back to the roots, to the very beginning. Let's hear from someone who stood at the very beginning of Rosary's journey in 1950. Dr. Swarnalata Selvaraju from the batch of 1950, the school's first ever graduating batch. Dr. Swarnalata is a retired public health specialist who served in the Ministry of Health in Malaysia for over 45 years. We will now hear her from a video.
Sister Vensi Sahairani, Reverend Sister Amala, Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, dignitaries, invitees, and fellow alumni members. My name is Dr. Swarnalata, a health planning and policy consultant from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I belong to the first batch of Rosary Matriculation School, a prestigious school that offered matriculation syllabus in the then Madras. To see that school grow into a large organization as it stands today, celebrating the Platinum Jubilee makes my heart swell with pride and unprecedented joy. Down the memory lane, when we started the school at the Kacheri Road campus, our classes were small in size, and for a while we did have some boys too. And Mother Princess, a loving and compassionate soul, was the founding headmistress of the school, and later Mother Teresa Xavier took over, who was a very strict disciplinarian. When later Stella Maris College moved out, we were shifted to the Palace Road campus, and for a while we shared the premises with Stella Matutina College of Higher Education. I just cannot forget Mother John Horton, a very energetic and bubbly person, and was very close to my family because my father worked there. Later, I had the opportunity of meeting her at the convent of FMM nuns at 20 the Boltons, London, when I was doing my PG there. It was a real reunion, sitting with the nuns and sharing the old memories. You notice I address them as mother, huh? Because that is how we addressed them those days. These nuns have sacrificed their lives for the education of girls not just in India, but throughout the world. I continued the tradition by enrolling my daughters at Asunta Convent, another FMM-run missionary school in Petaling Jaya, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Congratulations to the management and principal of Rosary Metric Higher Secondary School for getting together all of us, the old students, forming the alumni and inaugurating it on this auspicious day. My congrats also goes to the team of alumni members who tirelessly spend their time to make this happen today. Not too long, the school will be celebrating its centenary celebrations. Shall I take this opportunity to request the alumni to document the evolution of the school and create a museum with the names and photos of the people involved in creating the history for girls' education in Mylapore, Chennai. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be with you. I wish to meet you all in person soon. Take care and stay blessed. Bye.
Up next is the very highlight of this glorious moment, the felicitation of our eminent alumni. I now request the following dignitaries to please come and join us on stage. Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, Provincial Regional Superior of the Chennai Province of FMM. Reverend Sister Amala, a correspondent from the Chennai Province of FMM. Reverend Sister Lina De Souza, the past principal for Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. And Reverend Sister Vensi Sahayarani, the current principal for Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. Please do join us on stage. For the first set of eminent alumni that we will be recognizing, I request Sister Amala, our correspondent, to step forward, please. Two out of the three torchbearers of journalistic integrity and excellence are here with us today. The distinguished Hindu brothers, all the way from Chennai. Mr. N. Ram and Mr. N. Murli, stalwarts, each of whom who have contributed uniquely to the evolution of The Hindu, one of India's most respected and trusted newspapers. N. Ram is an intellectual force in Indian journalism, and he is nationwide for fearless principled reporting. A recipient of the Padma Bhushan Award and the Raja Ram Mohan Roy Award for Excellence in Journalism, N. Ram has also authored several landmark books and continues to be a strong voice in global media discourse. N. Murli, a strategic visionary and a cultural patron, he has played a pivotal role in shaping the Hindu's legacy behind the scenes. As chairman of the Hindu group, he has championed editorial independence and financial stewardship. Beyond journalism, he is also a well-known promoter for classical arts and served as the president of the Music Academy Madras and fosters Indian culture on national and global platforms. Our next alumni requested on stage is Dr. Rhoda David from the batch of 1963, an alumni of Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. She holds a BSc from Queen Mary's College, an MSc from the Presidency College. She began her teaching career in schools across Vizag and Hyderabad, later dedicating 25 years to the College of Education at Andhra Mahila Sabha in Hyderabad, retiring as the principal in 2004. With nearly 40 years of experience in the field of education, she has conducted numerous workshops and guided generations of students in educational research. Dr. Nalini Ramamurthy from the batch of 1965, a pioneering virologist and a public health expert. Dr. Nalini has dedicated over 5 decades to preventive medicine and disease surveillance. She was instrumental in elevating the King Institute Chennai into a World Health Organization recognized national lab for several viral diseases. Respected for her field work in challenging geographies like North Korea and Afghanistan, Dr. Ramamurthy continues her mission post-retirement. Dr. Manjula Krishnaswamy, the batch of 1967. Dr. Manjula exemplifies the Rosary motto through charity, through truth. A rare lady general surgeon of her generation, she practiced successfully as professor of surgery. Watching helplessly as poor cancer patients were abandoned by families sparked her mission in life. In 1990, along with the FCC sisters from Kerala, she founded the Jeevodaya Cancer Hospice in Chennai, the first of its kind in South India and the second in India. Dr. Vanamala Parthasarathi from the batch of 1958. She is a multilingual scholar of Vaishnavism, formerly the Deputy Director at Anantacharya Indological Research Institute, Mumbai, and now in Bangalore. She is a recognized guide for the University of Mumbai for postgraduate research students in ancient Indian culture. Dr. P.P. Babsey from the batch of 1967. Dr. Babsey is a trailblazer in the field of oncology and India's first woman medical oncologist who exemplifies the spirit of dedication and excellence in medicine. Answering her calling with compassion and purpose, Dr. Babsey has spent decades elevating standards of cancer care across the country. Today, Dr. Babsey continues to serve patients by focusing on holistic supportive care, helping cancer survivors reclaim normalcy in their lives. Our next alumni on stage is Charumati Ravichandran from the batch of 1967. An accomplished Carnatic vocalist and a gold medalist from the University of Madras, Dr. Charumati is renowned for her seamless weaving of Hindustani influences in the Carnatic tradition, a pioneering effort that has added new textures to our classical soundscape. She spent over 25 formative years under the mentorship of the legendary M.L. Vasantakumari, not just as a disciple, but as a performing companion. The recipient of the prestigious G&B Award, she is a name that commands not just admiration, but deep reverence in the field of music. Thank you. Bhamati Balasubramaniam from the batch of 1970. An IAS officer, Bhamati retired as a secretary to the Government of India and later served as a member of the Central Administrative Tribunal. Her groundbreaking 1992 report on the atrocities in Vachati led to landmark convictions upheld decades later by the Supreme Court, setting a rare precedent in justice for tribal communities. In recognition for her lifelong dedication, she received the US government's Lifetime Achievement Award in 2016, and she currently serves as the managing trustee at ESSET, continuing her mission to support victims of trafficking and empowering vulnerable communities across the world. Thank you, sister. I now request our past principal for Rosary Matriculation, Sister Lena D'Souza, to please come here and felicitate the next round of alumni. Clearly the crowd's favorite. All right, the privileged next two folks that will receive a felicitation from her will be Sumati Iyer from the batch of 1973, a trailblazer across banking, sports, and social service. Sumati Iyer brings about 35 years of excellence from Canara Bank, where she championed women entrepreneurship and was honored the Best Banker Award by the Tamil Nadu government. A stalwart in Indian women's cricket, she excelled as an all-rounder captain and world record-holding fielder, later making history as India's first international woman umpire, officiating matches both for men and women globally. Beyond the pitch, she led as the chairman for the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association's Women's Wing. Our next eminent alumni on stage will be Pushpa Kandasamy from the batch of 1976, a trailblazer in the South Indian film industry. Pushpa Kandasamy has maintained her father K. Balachandra's legacy amidst changing times and generations. As the operational and creative head of Kavitalaya Productions, she produced over 30 films and 1,000 hours of successful TV content and has won national and state awards. Thank you, sister. I now request our current principal for Rosary Matriculation, Sister Vency, to please felicitate the rest of the alumni. Moving up the list, we have Dr. Maheshwari Natarajan from the batch of 1976. A trailblazer in the field of education, she holds multiple postgraduate degrees in psychology and education. Her visionary leadership led to the founding of a premier CBSE institution in the suburbs and the pioneering of India-Singapore School Twinning Program, fostering global education collaboration. As a master trainer for CBSE, she has mentored and continues to mentor countless educators across the country. Currently, she serves as the director of Arugjan Manmul Jain School, continuing to shape young minds and inspiring future leaders. Thank you for being with us. Next up, we have Revati Ramachandran from the batch of 1976. All right. Revati Ramachandran is a celebrated Bharatanatyam dancer, choreographer, teacher, and is known for her artistic depth and disciplined grace. She currently serves as the director of Nada Gurukulam, Sri Satya Sai University for Human Excellence, and formerly held a position of the director of the Kalakshetra Foundation, an institution of national importance under the Ministry of Culture. Few families have made a profound impact on Indian healthcare, like the Reddy sisters. We have with us today Shobana Kaminini, Executive Vice Chairperson who heads Apollo Pharmacy, Insurance and Digital Health Verticals. A proud alumni of Rosary Matriculation School, they are widely regarded as India's healthcare sisters for their visionary leadership, unity and dedication towards advancing medical excellence. We are honored to have you with us today. Do we have Geeta Ravichandran from the batch of 1978? All right. 3 remarkable sisters who passed out of Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School, and one of them are getting recognized today. Geeta joined the IRS and Income Tax in 1987, retiring as the Principal Chief Commissioner in 2023. A talented writer, she has also published 2 poetry collections, Arjavam and The Spell of the Rain Tree. Please put your hands together for Geeta Ravichandran from the batch of 1978. They are popularly called as the Sister Stars of Rosary. So far, we honored a lot of titles and a lot of trophies. But we do want to acknowledge the quiet strength of our Rosary alumni who have shaped lives and homes, our eminent homemakers with their unwavering love and resilience. We now acknowledge Miss Kalpagam from the batch of 1950 as one of the eminent homemakers that we have. Thank you for joining us. It is time to let art take center stage. Presenting to you a vibrant cultural performance by Mala Bharat and team with tradition meets celebration. A little bit about Miss Mala Bharat from the batch of 1986. She is the artistic director and founder of Atmalaya, a pioneering initiative that she launched in 1998 to blend Bharatanatyam with meditation, exclusively for women. A passionate dancer of over 50 years of experience, her contributions have been honored with lots of awards, such as the Guru Saraswati Award, the Nitya Vidya Ratna, and the Natana Rasa Manmani Award. For over 27 years, Atmalaya has empowered thousands of women through movement and mindfulness. With a team of 15 teachers and learners across India and the United States of America, it continues to thrive, and its flagship event, the Dance Hour Night, nearly showcases 200 performers to an audience of 2,000 every year. Through Atmalaya, Ms. Mala Bharat continues to illuminate lives with the grace and depth of Bharatanatyam. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you, Team Atmalaya.
Ta drum rum ta rum ta dhalam ko tak te ko da de tang gid gid ta drum ta ka drum drum ta ta kita ta da ta drum gid drum ta ta tanam ta ta rum ta ta kita ta de tang gid ta ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta run ta ta din ta ta da drum ta tanam ta rum ta ga dim ta gid ta 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 ri ta ta dhan ta ta run ta ta din ta ta da drum ta tanam ta rum ta ga dim ta gid ta ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta run ta ta din ta ta da drum ta tanam ta rum ta ga dim ta gid ta dim ta gid ta jum dim da ta jum nam da ta jum tam ta kita dhan ta tang gid dim ta gid ta jum dim da kita jum jum da kita jum ta jum da kita ta jum gid dim ta gid ta jum dim da ta jum nam da ta jum tam ta kita dhan ta tang gid dim ta gid ta jum dim da kita jum jum da kita jum ta jum da kita ta jum gid ta dum ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta ri ta ta gid ta ta dhan ta ta jum ta ri ta dhan ta de tang gid dum ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta ri ta ta ri ta ta gid ta dhan ta ta jum ta ri ta dhan ta de tang gid dum ta ri ta ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta ri ta ta gid ta dhan ta ta jum ta ri ta dhan ta de tang gid dum ta ri ta ta ri ta ta dhan ta ta ri ta ta gid ta dhan ta ta jum ta ri ta dhan ta de tang gid ta jum dim da ta jum nam da kita jum ta dim tum nam ta de tang gid ta di ta dhan ta ಧಣತತ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ಧಣತತ ಧಣುತತ ಧಿಂತ ತರಿತತ ಧಣತತ ತಡಿತ ಧಣತ ಧಣ ತದೆ ತಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತ ಝುಂ ಧಿಂ ದತ್ತ ಝುಂ ನಂ ದಕ್ಕ ತಗಿಡ ಝುಂ ತ ತ ಧಿಂ ತುಂ ನಂ ತದೆ ತಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತದಿತ ಧಣತತ ಧಣತತ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ಧಣತತ ಧಣುತತ ಧಿಂತ ತರಿತತ ಧಣತತ ತಡಿತ ಧಣತ ಧಣ ತದೆ ತಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತದಿಂ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತದಿಂ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತದಿಂ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತದಿಂ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ಝುಂ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ಧಿಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತೊಂಗಿಡತಿಗೆ ತರಿಗಿಡತಿಗೆ
We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge a touching tribute and a generous gesture made in memory of Ms. Shreya Nandakumar. She is one of our alumni, and the time that she spent with Rosary spanned over her early years, LKG to grade 1, 1995 to 1997, but the values that she imbibed here helped shape the strong, graceful woman that she became. Shreya passed away during COVID, and in her loving memory, her parents have made a heartful donation to the school. On behalf of the school and the alumni present here, we appreciate this tribute and the generous gesture made in memory of Ms. Shreya Nandakumar. Rosary's story is not complete without the voices that shaped our culture. One of our favorite teachers who taught Tamil to more than half of us in the audience is Ms. Rajeshwari. We will now listen to a heartfelt video by Ms. Rajeshwari. Mind you, this is in Sutta Tamil. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
பெருமதிப்பிற்குரிய சிஸ்டர் லீனா அவர்களே, சிஸ்டர் மேரி சர்க்கரையா அவர்களே, என் அன்பிற்குரிய ஆசிரிய நண்பர்களே, பாசத்திற்குரிய மாணவ செல்வங்களே, உங்கள் அனைவரையும் ஒருங்கே இந்த இனிய நிகழ்வில் காணும் பேறு கிடைத்தமை குறித்து நான் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். இந்த நாள் நற்செய்தியை அறிவிக்கும் நல்ல நாள் என்று 2 ராஜாக்களில் சொல்லப்பட்டுள்ளது. புனித வேத நூலில் சொல்லப்பட்டபடி இந்த நாள் உண்மையிலேயே எனக்கு நற்செய்தியை கேட்கும் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்த ஒரு நல்ல நாளாக நான் கருதுகின்றேன். ஏறத்தாழ 40 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னால் சிறுமியராய் சிறு சிறு செடிகளாய் வலம் வந்த உங்களை எல்லாம் இன்றைக்கு நல்ல விருட்சங்களாய் பயன் மரங்களாக நிழல் தரும் விருட்சங்களாக காணுகின்ற வாய்ப்பினை அளித்த இறையை வாழ்த்தி வணங்குகின்றேன். ஆம், இது அற்புதமே, இறையருளே என்று மீண்டும் இறைவனை நான் நன்றியோடு நினைக்கின்றேன். இந்த உலகம் ஏன் இவ்வளவு காலம் நிலைத்து நிற்கின்றது என்று சற்றே நாம் சிந்தித்து பார்ப்போம். இதற்கு வள்ளுவ பெருந்தகை பதில் கூற வருகின்றார். பண்புடையார் பட்டுண்டு உலகம் என்கின்றார். ஆம், உங்களைப் போல உண்மையும் உதார குணமும் கொண்ட மக்கள் இந்த உலகில் வாழ்கின்ற காரணத்தால் தான் இந்த உலகம் இன்றும் வாழ்கின்றது, அது இனியும் வாழும். ஆம், அன்பு மாணவ செல்வங்களே, உங்கள் உண்மையும் உங்கள் உதார குணமும் என்றும் எங்களால் நினைத்து மகிழ்வதற்குரிய பண்பு நலமாகும் என்று பெருமையோடு நான் உங்களிடத்தில் சொல்லிக்கொள்ள விரும்புகின்றேன். மாணவ செல்வங்களே, நீங்கள் ஏற்றி வைத்த விளக்குகள், தீபங்கள் எங்கும் ஒளி சிந்தி மகிழுங்கள், மகிழச் செய்யுங்கள். நீங்கள் கொட்டி வைத்த மலர் குவியல் எங்கும் மனம் வீசி மகிழுங்கள், மகிழச் செய்யுங்கள். எத்தனை வண்ணம், எத்தனை வடிவம், எத்தனை வனப்பு, இத்தனையும் இந்த சமுதாயத்திற்கு பயன்படுகின்றது. ஆம், இதை நினைத்து நாங்கள் பெருமிதம் கொள்ளுகின்றோம். நீங்கள் சாரமுள்ள உப்புகள். ஆம், உங்கள் சாரத்தால் இந்த சமுதாயத்திற்கு சுவை கூட்டுங்கள். நீங்கள் மலை மீது ஏற்றி வைக்கப்பட்ட கட்டப்பட்ட நல்ல பட்டினங்கள். நிலைத்திருங்கள், நிலைக்கச் செய்யுங்கள். அன்பு மாணவ செல்வங்களே, இந்த உலகம் நன்மையும் தீமையும் ஒன்றாக கலந்த உலகம்தான். இதில் நன்மையை மட்டும் காண நாம் பழகிக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். தேனுக்குள் அதன் சுவையை மட்டும் சுவைக்க பழக வேண்டும். வானுக்குள் அதன் வர்ண ஜாலத்தை மட்டும் காண வேண்டும். பூவுக்குள் அதன் பொலிவையும் நறுமணத்தையும் மட்டுமே காண்போமாக. திரு ராமகிருஷ்ண பரமஹம்சர் அவர்கள் இந்த உலகத்தில் நாம் எப்படி வாழ வேண்டும் என்று சொல்ல வந்த பொழுது அழகாக ஒரு தாமரை பூவை ஓமையாக காட்டுகின்றார். இந்த உலகம் எப்படிப்பட்டதாம்? சேரும் சகதியும் முடைநாற்றமும் வீசுகின்ற ஒரு குளம்தான். இப்படிப்பட்ட குளத்திலிருந்துதான் தாமரைப்பூ கொள்ளையாய் கொட்டி பூக்கின்றது. ஆனாலும் அந்த சேற்றாலும் சகதியாலும் தன்னை அது களங்கப்படுத்திக் கொள்வது கிடையாது. நீண்ட தாளை உயர்த்தி தன் வண்ணத்தால், தன் வடிவத்தால், தன் வாசனையால் இந்த உலகிற்கு மகிழ்ச்சி அளிக்கின்றது. நாமும் நாம் வாழ்கின்ற சுற்றுச்சூழல் எப்படிப்பட்டதாக இருந்தாலும், உலகம் எப்படிப்பட்டதாக இருந்தாலும் நாம் இந்த உலகிற்கு நல்லதையே கொடுக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னார். அப்படித்தான் என் அன்பு மாணவ செல்வங்கள் வாழ்ந்து வருகின்றீர்கள் என்று நினைக்கின்ற பொழுது உண்மையிலேயே நான் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். இந்த உலகம் என்பது எது? அது நீங்களும் நானும் தான் இந்த உலகம். இந்த உலகத்தில் நாம் காண்கின்ற அத்தனையிலும் நல்லதை மட்டும் காண பழகிக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். கேட்கின்ற செய்திகளில் நல்லதை மட்டும் கேட்க பழகிக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். பேசுகின்ற சொற்களில் கனியிருப்ப காய் கவர்ந்தற்று என்று வள்ளுவன் சொன்னதை போல் இனிமையான சொற்களையே பேசி பழக வேண்டும். காண்பதும் கேட்பதும் நம் கைவசம் இல்லை, ஆனால் பேசுவது நம் கையில் இருக்கின்றது. எப்பொழுதும் இனிய சொற்களையே, பிறர் உள்ளம் உவக்கச் செய்யும் சொற்களையே பேசி பழக வேண்டும். இதை மனப்பழக்கமாக கொள்வோம் என்றால் நாமும் மகிழ்வோம், இந்த உலகத்தையும் மகிழச் செய்வோம். அன்பு மாணவ செல்வங்களே, இறையருள் உங்களை காக்கும். கல்வியருள் உங்களை காலமெல்லாம் காக்கும். காலமெல்லாம் கவலையின்றி நல்வாழ்வு நீங்கள் வாழ வேண்டும். உங்கள் நல்லுள்ளம் இந்த உலகை மென்மேலும் வாழச் செய்யும், வளரச் செய்யும் என்று நான் உங்களை வாழ்த்துகின்றேன். கவி பாரதி சொன்னது போல், இன்று புதிதாய் பிறந்தோம் என்று நீங்கள் உங்கள் எண்ணம் அதை திண்ணமுற கொண்டு வாழ வேண்டும். மென்மேலும் வாழ்வில் இன்பம் பெற வேண்டும் என்று இறையை மீண்டும் வேண்டி வாழ்த்தி உங்களை மீண்டும் வணங்கி இந்த வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்தமைக்காக அந்த குழுவினருக்கும் என் பணிவான வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு விடைபெறுகின்றேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
If I were to ask one very popular person that got the loudest cheer every single time their name was called, who is that answer going to be? We now request our past principal for Rosary Matriculation, Sister Lina D'Souza, to address the gathering. Keep the cheer going all the way until she comes and joins us at the podium. The ones who can learn to whistle, now is a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Lina D'Souza.
So, long live Rosary School. Long live this home and temple. We salute you, dear alma mater, blessed with platinum glory. Your anthem resounds round the world, weaving a melody of joy and great gratitude. Your alumni acclaims to grow and to glow forever as they gather under your wings to honor you. Dear Rosarians, as the Alumni Association proudly opens the platinum door of our prestigious institution to celebrate the 75th year of its foundation, I offer my warmest felicitations and blessings to all the Rosarians. Together we celebrate our illustrious past and the vibrant present. With a vision of steadfastness to uphold the values Rosary stands for. May Rosary Metric shine like the star, maintain its luster, continue to encourage the young to uphold its values and be diligent. You, the alumni, join hands and hearts to celebrate today your awe-inspiring journey, your legacy, your vibrancy, and your excellence. I join you wholeheartedly with immense gratitude to God Almighty. With love and great veneration, I salute our principals, staff, and co-workers for their steadfastness in their specific area of excellent service. Let them remember them and give them a good applause. The vision of the foundress is being actualized in and through you to achieve this milestone today. The flag of truth and charity you hoisted high in your life has enabled you to face the challenges with resilience. You are the role models of the young Rosarians. Thank you for your sweet memories, abiding love, and great commitment. Our foundress Mary of the Passion's vision and ideals. Through love, let us seek the truth. He is the dynamic force that enlivens us to step into an enlightened future. Therefore, march forward undeterred in the traditions of Rosary's high standards, setting the focus on the positive, personal, and social values. Highlight the vision and the mission of Rosary, all to all, a unique temple of knowledge that embraces truth and charity in the integral formation of women of tomorrow by educating the intellect, mind, and the spirit. We pray God to empower Rosary Matriculation School to witness the dawning of a century. May Our Lady of Rosary be our guiding light. May the adventurous journey be a delightful discovery to all of you, and may its end be the fulfillment of your vision accomplished. I repeat, long live Rosary School. I want to congratulate the organizers, Alumni Association, Alumera, with great gratitude in my heart. And I know it has cost you a lot of your time and energy. God bless you. I think you have brought in greatest joy possible for our gathering over here. We can see it right from morning till now. And I'm sure you're waiting for a time all to come together and give more voice to your joy. Am I right? Yes. So have a nice day. God bless you and your families.
Sister, can you please stay back for 1 minute? Thank you, Sister Lina. All right, I just noticed that some of us gave you a standing ovation. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Thank you, Sister Lina. One eminent alumni skipped my mind, but certainly has not skipped our hearts. I'd like Sister Lina to felicitate Nishat Bashir from the batch of 1972, a stalwart in the field of social work. Miss Nishat has dedicated nearly 4 decades to child welfare, women empowerment, and community development. Armed with a BA from the Women's Christian College and a Master in Social Work from Stella Maris College, she has held pivotal roles across leading social organizations, both governmental and non-governmental. As the regional head of Childline India Foundation, she expanded child protection services across 5 states. She empowered girls through education and skills training at the AHI Academy and enabled more than 1,000 life-saving heart surgeries as the VP of CHIME Meot Hospitals. A recipient of the Rotary Peace Award and Meot's Lifetime Achievement Award, Ms. Nishat is also a part-time mental health counselor, a mentor to NGOs, an academic board member, and a contributor to several national seminars. It is an absolute honor to have you with us today. Thank you, Sister Lina. I now request batch representatives from the batch of 1981 to join us on stage. This batch steps forward with a meaningful gesture of gratitude towards this particular award. An annual oratorical contest will now be held for classes 7, 8, and 9, and this contest will be called the K.E. Supriya Memorial Oratorical Contest. The prize will be called the Class of 1981 Endowment Prize for Excellency in Oratory in the memory of Supriya from the batch of 1981. 3 cash prizes will be given from the annual interest of the money endowed by this batch, which will work to the amount of 50,000 rupees, and a rolling trophy will be given to the first prize winner. I request Sister Vency to come and collect this rolling trophy on behalf of the students of the batch of 1981. Please give them a big round of applause. From the same batch, let us now listen to a musical tribute up next.
There's a school by the sea in Santo, a place that was our second home. No spot is so dear to our childhood as a blue and white school down this lane. Oh, come, 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 come to the school called Rosary to travel down memory's lane. No spot How sweet on this Saturday morning to listen to the ringing of the bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling, oh come to our school down the lane. Oh come, 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 come to the school called Rosary, to travel down memory's lane. No spot is so dear to our childhood as this blue and white school of fame. Within its corridors and classrooms, a million memories unfold. Oh, time sweetly sleep on your pillow, disturb not this merriment untold. Oh, come, 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 come to the school called Rosary, to travel down memory's lane. No spot is so dear to our childhood as this blue and white school of fame. Here holding hands with our loved ones, neath the trees where the bright flowers bloom. On its platinum jubilee, grateful and proud, we sing our school's name aloud. Oh, come, 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 come to the school called Rosary, to travel down memory's lane. No spot is so dear to our childhood as this blue and white school of fame. No spot is so dear to our childhood as this blue and white school of fame.
How many of you here remember the cockroaches and the frogs that we dissected in our biology lab? Well, the person that is going to come up next on stage will give you a little more than just a dissection memory. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our retired teacher, Ernest Miss, as she comes here to address all of us at the audience. Give her a big round of applause as we have Ms. Ernest come here and join us on stage.
Congrats, darling students, fairy queens, and my loving ones. I am surprised to see this sylvan surrounding and conducive environment. I appreciate your meticulous planning and your warm welcome. I admire the 3 words I used to say quite often: pray, plan, and perform. I am sure that you followed these 3 words and sailed in the ship of ambition and anchored in the harbor of success. God has taken special care and concern to create my special Rosarians. No manufacturing defect. You always keep your thoughts white and do everything with all your might. You are rare diamonds in the dust heap and stand for high ideals. May God shower His richest blessings upon you. Thanks, your ever-living and loving teacher, Rosary. Teacher, Rosary biology teacher, Mrs. Ernest. Mary Agnes Ernest.
Thank you so much. Goosebumps already. We have two important segments still pending. I'm seeing a little of you standing up and already getting to socialize. We have the entire day all set for that. I request you to take your seats and bear with us for 20 more minutes. We will now be having a formal vote of thanks. But before we do the vote of thanks, we want to tell you that we saved a cultural masterpiece for literally the last segment. So after the vote of thanks, we request you to stay back and watch the last set of cultural performance that we have put together for you today. Now to deliver the vote of thanks, I request two important women to join us here. From the alumni side, I now request Priya Ludraj to come here to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. What a truly inspiring day it has been till now. As we draw to the closure of this wonderful inaugural function of the Alumni, my heart is filled with immense gratitude. We are reminded today of the power of collaboration, of vision, and of enduring spirit of learning. In the timeless wisdom of Thiruvalluvar, in Kural 398, he says, Karka kasadara karka, katrappin nirka adarku taga, which translates to, learn thoroughly what is to be learned, and then live in accordance with what you have learned. This Kural resonates deeply with the purpose of Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School and its alumni committee and the association that we celebrate its 75th year. From 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verses 10 to 11, we read, by the grace God has given me, I laid a foundation as a wise builder, and someone else is building on it. But each one should build with care, for no one can lay any foundation other than the one already laid, which is Jesus Christ. While this verse has a spiritual context, its essence of careful building and laying a strong foundation perfectly mirrors our aspiration for this alumni association. I thank the Almighty for this beautiful day that He has given us, Our Lady of Rosary, with whose intercession this is being a grand success. My heartfelt thanks goes to our esteemed chief guests, the Regional Superior Reverend Sister Maria Selvi, FMM, the correspondent Reverend Sister Amala, FMM, our former provincial and principal Reverend Sister Lina D'Souza, and our respected principal, Sister Vency. Without your leadership and unwavering dedication, this Alumni Association and Alumni 225 was not possible at all. Thank you so much, sister. We, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for this beautiful thing that you've given us. My thanks also extends to all the members of the school management committee, and especially to the 3 teachers, Ms. Shamini, Ms. Sheila, and Ms. Elizabeth, without whose support this instrumental day would not have come to a reality. And thank you so much, our dedicated, retired teachers and staff. We are so glad to have each and every one of you. Your tireless efforts in nurturing our students and preparing them for the future has always been commendable. This facility will undoubtedly enhance your teaching endeavors. We thank our generous donors and sponsors. Your support has been invaluable, and we are profoundly grateful for your contribution for Alumni 2025. And finally, to each and every one of the alumni present here, a big thank you. Thank you for making this a grand success. Thank you to all the reps for being with us throughout. Thank you.
inviting a very important member of the school's core organizing team from the school side, Miss Shamini.
Good morning, respected sisters, beloved retired teachers of our school, and esteemed alumni. I stand before you today filled with immense gratitude and joy on this inauguration of Alumera, our alumni carnival. Alumni are the ambassadors of alma mater, carrying its legacy forward with every step they take in their journey of success and service. The best legacy an institution can have is the success of its alumni. Today's event exemplifies this. We are honored to have distinguished alumni who excel in their fields and reflect the excellence of our institution. We are delighted to have you all as a source of inspiration for our students of today. Thank you all. On behalf of the management and the core committee, I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to the alumni core committee, Ms. Priya, Ms. Matangi, and Ms. Malini. Without their untiring effort, this event would not have been possible. Words cannot contain the effort and energy which has gone into making this event happen today. Dear Priya, Malini, and Matangi, you have helped so many relive their memories, rekindle their friendship, and strengthen the bonds that tie our alumni to their beloved institution. Thank you for your relentless hard work and unflagging enthusiasm in countless hours of dedication. Thank you. A big thanks to all those who have contributed in many ways in making this day happen. We appreciate your diligent efforts and behind-the-scenes work. Thank you all. Our sincere gratitude to our sisters and my beloved retired teachers. A note to our alumni. I'd like to say that you're not just alumni. You're a part of our family. We are grateful for your love, loyalty, and continued connection. We look forward to staying in touch and celebrating many more milestones together. Thank you all once again.
Ladies, ladies, ladies. The party is just getting started, but how about we all sit down? We have the last segment of this particular formal inaugural function, and this is not going to help complete that. Everyone, please quickly take your seats. We have some really important announcements that we want to make. All right, the photo session with Miss Ernest, yes. This group out here, yes. Everyone, please take your seats. We are super excited, just like you, to get the rest of the party started, but we need you to focus here for a few more minutes. Right after this function is over, and it's not at the moment, we have 15-20 minutes more of this function. We will have Sister Vency start the carnival at the basement, after which from 11 o'clock to 4:30, we will have games and interaction with all the members that will be done at the quadrangle. But hold your breath for the most awaited cultural show that begins at 5 p.m. today at the quadrangle. So no matter what you do and how much time you linger around at school, remember to come back at 5 p.m. at the quadrangle for the cultural show. How many of you remember the school song? I guarantee you that the next 2 minutes is going to choke you up with emotion. It's going to make you want to cry, so get your tissues and everything else that you brought. Because up next, we will all be standing to sing the school song. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? If you are wondering, will I even remember this? Trust me, you will. The batch of 1999 tried to sing it this morning before we came in here, and the words just flew. In any case, we have Shalu that's put up the lyrics of the entire school song. So we request everyone who's comfortable to stand and sing just like we did in the years that we were here in school. The school song for Rosary Matriculation Higher Secondary School. Ladies and gentlemen, Priya Loudarajan team presenting to you the school song. Please do join in.
To Rosary School stand brave, to Rosary School stand true. She guides us by rays of heavenly light. She opens wisdom's door to us forevermore, teaching in word and deed, building to meet the need. Raise our standard high, neath the spacious sky. Truth and charity to pilot thee, blue and white on victory's flight. Raise the standard high, neath the spacious sky. Truth and charity to pilot thee, blue and white on victory's flight. We live not for self alone, to serve and not to be served. In courtesy giving politeness to all, never backward we go onward. Raise the standard high, neath the spacious sky. Truth and charity to pilot thee, blue and white on victory's flight. Raise the standard high, neath the spacious sky. Truth and charity to pilot thee, blue and white on victory's flight.
Rosary Matriculation. That was fantastic. Give yourselves a double round of applause. That was amazing. 3 cheers for Rosary. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. We do want you to visit all our stalls. I'm going to call out the list of all our sponsors who made this event possible. But please do make sure that you visit our stalls just so that we will have our sponsors come back to us for the next event as well. I request you all to take your seats because we have the final piece of cultural performance waiting for you. Well, it's not fair for this team if you're all getting up and going, isn't it? I request you all to sit down and enjoy this cultural show the next 15 minutes. We have Sumati Pratap and team putting together storytelling the old school way. Katha Kalakshepam, steeped in culture and tradition and creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sumati Pratap and team. Take stage, please. Standing next to it. No, but can you engage with the crowd until then? Any heads up that you want to give?
Memories of Rosary School. Our times at the school, 1981 batch. 1981 batch. Our memories at school, our wonderful
this is-
teachers. After the 4 are kept now.
Ladies, I know this is really difficult, but can we all sit down, please? They have practiced this for several months. I think we have to give them the due diligence that they deserve. Please, everyone, sit down for 10 minutes. No, actually 15. That's how long this will be. For 15 minutes, can we have your attention, please? Everyone who's just standing there and all excited to see your alumni friends. Everyone, please settle down. We promise you the rest of the day is going to be just as amazing as this has been. Please settle down.
Yeah, we're ready.
Check, check. Check, check. Check, check.
I'm going to use this as a perfect opportunity to remind us of our sponsors. VGP Golden Beach Resorts, our title sponsor. Apollo Preventive Healthcare partner. Kavitalaya Audiovisual partner. Our fashion partner, Pothys. Godrej Properties as our co-sponsor. Shashwata Cafe, our associate sponsor. SPS Oils, our associate sponsor. Crack Jack Photography, our photography partner. Our LKS Gold House, a raffle sponsor. And Tangavel Nadar, our raffle sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to visit all the stalls. There are tons of Rosary alumni merchandise that is waiting for you. There are tons of activities that are lined up for you at the quadrangle. Please do visit all the stalls. Make a lot of memories this Alumera 2025. With this, over to you, Sumati Pratap and team.
தேவ சுமுஷா எழில் கீதா குழுவினரின் எமது ரோசரி நாட்கள்.
ஓங்கி உலகளந்த உத்தமர்தோம் பேர் பாடி குடமால கோகிலாத்தா குறி சொல்ல வந்திருக்கேன். கைரேக சோசியம் பாக்குறீங்களா? கைரேக சோசியம்.
சோசியம்மா, வாங்க வாங்க. குரத்தியம்மா, இங்க வந்து உட்காருங்க. எங்க கையெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க.
என்ன பாரு. உங்க அம்புட்டு கையும் பார்த்தா நீங்க எல்லாம் ரோசரி மெட்ரிக் பள்ளியில படிச்சவங்களாட்ட இருக்குது.
அப்படியா? அது எப்படி தெரியுது?
நீங்க எல்லாருமே அன்பானவங்க, ஆற்றல் மிக்கவங்க, பண்பானவங்க, பதவிசானவங்கன்னு ரேகை சொல்லுதே.
ரேகை சொல்லுதா? ஆமா குரத்தியம்மா, நீங்க தான் அந்த ஸ்கூலுக்கே போனதில்லைல்ல, அப்போ உங்களுக்கு எப்படி இதெல்லாம் தெரியுது?
என்ன நல்லா பாருங்க, உத்து பாருங்க.
நம்ம தேவிகா. தேவிகா என்னப்பா பிளாட்டினம் ஜூப்ளி கூட இப்படி
சரி சரி, குரத்தியா வந்தாதான் வந்தா நம்ம ஸ்கூலை பத்தி 4 வார்த்தை நல்லா பேசிட்டு போலாமா?
பேசலாம் பேசலாம். ரோசரி மெட்ரிக்
என்ற போதினிலே இன்பத்தேன் வந்து பாயுது காதினிலே, எங்கள் பள்ளிக்கூடம் பேச்சை எடுத்ததுமே ஒரு சக்தி பிறந்தது மூச்சினிலே. நம்ம இந்த பேட்ச்லயே நான் நினைக்கிறேன் நானும் உஷாவும் தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சேர்ந்தோன்னு. 1950ல ஸ்கூல் ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டா, 1960ல இந்த பிரெமிசஸ் வந்துட்டோம். நான் வந்து யூகேஜிலேயே சேர்ந்துட்டேன்.
நான் வந்து ஞாபகம் இருக்கு, டி செக்ஷனில் சேர்ந்தேன். கிருப்பா மிஸ்னு ஒரு மிஸ் இருந்தா, நல்ல ஞாபகம் இருக்கு அவங்க மூஞ்சி. எல்லா பசங்களும் வேணா அழுதுன்னு போகும் ஸ்கூலுக்கு, நாங்கள்லாம் ஜாலியாக ஓடின்னு வருவோம் ஜம்முன்னு.
செகண்ட் ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் தான் நான் சேர்ந்தேன். அப்போல்லாம் ஸ்கூலு கோ எஜுகேஷன். மணி ஸ்ரீனின்னு 2 பசங்க ரொம்ப நல்லா இருப்பாங்க பார்க்கறதுக்கு. அவங்க என் கிளாஸ் தான்.
ரோசரி ஸ்கூல்னால டிசிப்ளின் தான்ப்பா. எங்க போனாலும் சிங்கிள் ஃபைல்ல தான் போகணும்.
Fingers on your lips.
Girls, maintain pin drop silence.
மீறி சத்தம் போட்டா we will be scolded. Is this a school or a fish market?
ஐயோ, அந்த திட்டெல்லாம் சின்ன கிளாஸ்ல தான். Once you go to higher classes, no, there was one max teacher called Lalita Jayaraman. Brilliant teacher.
LJ.
One day we forgot to bring our graph notebooks and she said, there are hundreds knocking at the doors and you have come here to warm the benches. And then Mrs. Ernest, Mrs. Ma'am வந்து பயோலேப்ல ஸ்பெசிமென்ஸை பார்த்துட்டு இங்கே வந்து நாங்கள் எதான when we do mistake, she said, irritating specimens.
Each class, the day began with the assembly and wonderful prayer. We have to have a march past. You know, all faith prayers were held and then we will have the march past.
Music.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
இந்த மார்ச் பண்ணிட்டு எல்லாம் அவ கிளாஸ்க்கு போகும்போது துவாரபாலகா மாதிரி 2 சைட்லேயும் லீடர்ஸ் நின்றுண்டு செக் பண்ணுவா. என்ன செக் பண்ணுவா?
ஷூ பாலிஷ் பண்ணிருக்காளா, ரிப்பன்ஸ் வாஷ் பண்ணிருக்கா, ஃபிளாட்ஸ் டெவலப் பண்ணிருக்காளா, யூனிஃபார்ம் அயர்ன் பண்ணிருக்காளா, நெயில்ஸ் ஆர் கட் அண்ட் so on.
ஆமா,
பட் ஸ்ட்ரிக்டாக இருந்தாலும் they were so kind and considerate, our teachers, you know. Once my brother broke his hand in the slide. He had a compound fracture of the elbow. And Anamerina irunda office la. She took him to the hospital, got him treated, and my parents were out of town and we were in my Peripa's house. She sent a peon to my Peripa's house to tell us what happened to the child. That is how level of commitment they had. Our whole family is indebted to her.
Right. Wow. Miss Anna Mary, ரொம்ப உயர்ந்த மனுஷிப்பா அவங்க.
We had such lively, talented and dynamic teachers.
They themselves will put up skits for Children's Day, for Teachers' Day and entertain the students. And they ensured all-round development of the students. They made giggling sillies into Sagalakala Vallis.
இதெல்லாம் எப்படி பண்ணினா பார்த்தா, Rosary had dance, Western music, Carnatic music, drawing, needlework, physical education, club activities, painting. Everything was compulsory. They taught us everything.
அதை தவிர பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் கோர்ஸ், எம்பி ஸ்ரீனிவாசனோட யூத் காயர், இதெல்லாம் அடிஷ்னல்.
ஆமா உஷா, உனக்கு அந்த பாட்டு ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
பாடசாலை போக வேண்டும் பாப்பா எழுந்திடு, செல்வ பாப்பா எழுந்திடு, அழகு பைய நீயும் கையில் தூக்கி பார்த்து நடந்திடு, செல்வ பாப்பா நடந்திடு.
இப்போ நம்ம டான்ஸ் டீச்சர் இருந்தா தெரியுமா, மிஸ்ஸஸ் சரோஜா காமேஸ்வரன். She was the pillar behind every fabulous performance that was staged in Rosary Matriculation, and on every occasion it used to be such a grand scene. This video, Maravene, is dedicated to our Saroja Kameshwaran Miss.
மறவேனே என்னாளிலுமே, மறவேனே என்னாளிலுமே, கிரிதாரி உனதருளே, கிரிதாரி உனதருளே, மறவேனே என்னாளிலுமே.
ஹாரங்கள் சூடிடுவேன், அலங்காரங்கள் செய்திடுவேன், பல கீதங்கள் பாடிடுவேன், பல கீதங்கள் பாடிடுவேன், மறவேனே எந்நாளிலுமே. கண்ணாயன் கண்மணியே, முகில் வண்ணாயந்தன் தூரையே, கண்ணாயன் கண்மணியே, முகில் வண்ணாயந்தன் தூரையே, உன்னை பண்ணால் துதித்திடுவேன், உன்னை பண்ணால் துதித்திடுவேன், மறவேனே எந்நாளிலுமே. जय मीरा प्रभु गिरिधारी, जय मीरा प्रभु गिरिधारी, जय मीरा प्रभु गिरिधारी, जय मीरा प्रभु गिरिधारी, मीरा प्रभु गिरिधारी.
ஆனா டான்ஸ் மிஸ் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்டுப்பா. சரி ஆடலனா திட்டி தீத்துருவா,
பயங்கரமா திட்டுவா.
Western music was a totally different cup of tea. We had Mr. Handel Manier, Mr. Fernandez, and sweet Miss Young Vinodini. Here's to our dedication to the great team.
Please watch this video. Our dedication to the Western music stalwarts.
Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees, by the soda water fountain, by the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings, by the big rock candy mountain.
Your 5-year-old face is a dirty disgrace, but you love me, Daddy. You scatter your toys and you make too much noise, but you love me, Daddy. You know, little lad, you can be pretty bad, but you love me, Daddy. You wake me at dawn and I want to sleep on, but you love me, Daddy.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
We have one life to live, so much to give and so much to share. There is love to be found, just look around, there's happiness there. People over the world, just understand, reach out your hand.
அப்புறம் இந்தியன் மியூசிக்கு we had Miss Rajalakshmi who taught us the basics of Carnatic music. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
ராரவேணு கோபால ராஜித சகுண ஜெயசீலா.
Later on, we had Sister Esther Rani. She was actually a person who belonged to the FMM. But because of her melodious voice, they had trained her in Carnatic music and she came back to teach us.
Oh.
And ரொம்ப அழகழகான பாடல்கள் கற்றுக் கொடுத்தா. அதாவது மதத்துக்கு அப்பாற்பட்ட தெய்வத்தை கும்பிடுற மாதிரி பாடல்கள்லாம் நமக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுத்தா. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
நீயல்லால் எனக்கொரு நிலையில்லை, உன் நேசமல்லால் ஒரு கலை இல்லை பரமா.
அண்ட் ஈவன் நமக்கு திருப்புகழ் எல்லாம் கற்றுக் கொடுத்தா. காமிய தழுந்து இளையாதே, காலர் கை படிந்து மடியாதே. ஒரு தரம்
ஒரு கிறிஸ்மஸ் டேப்லோல தேனை விட இனிய குரல்ல சிஸ்டர் எஸ்தர் ராணி நம்ம அவர் லேடி மதர் மேரி அந்த பேபி ஜீசஸ்க்கு ஒரு தாலாட்டு பாடுவா. அதை பாடப்பா.
குவளை கண்மலர்ந்து கண்ணே என்ன பார்க்கிறாய், உந்தன் பவள இதழ் திறந்து செல்வமே என்ன சொல்கிறாய், கண்ணே கண்மூடி தூங்காயோ, என் கனியே கண்மூடி தூங்காயோ, ஆராரோ ஆரிரரோ ஆரிரராரோ.
Functions and all were celebrated so grandly. Today we are doing the Platinum Jubilee. Silver Jubilee celebration was done so grandly in the Assembly Quadrangle. And we had these mega sports drills, sports day events. People from the police department used to come and train us. One Mr. Lakshmanan used to come and train us for march past. Then we had these pyramid formations, wave drill, torch drill after dark. And we used to wear our house color divided skirts and the sports blouses and top takara varuva namma. And also it was all televised. Doordarshan coverage was there. And we used to sit at home and watch so proudly with our parents.
Another aspect of Rosary was the way they nurtured us spiritually.
Yes, yes. During moral science class, they used to hold all faith prayers. சென்டர்ல குத்து விளக்கு டெக்கரேட் பண்ணி லைட் பண்ணி வச்சு சுற்றி எல்லாரும் உட்காந்துட்டு எல்லா ஃபெய்த்லேருந்தும் ஸ்கிரிப்சர்ஸ் ரீட் பண்ணி சாண்ட்ஸு பஜன்ஸு ஹிம்ஸ் எவ்ரிதிங் வி லேர்ன். ஒன் ஹிம் தட் ஹஸ் ஸ்டேட் வித் மீ ஆல் அலாங் whenever I go through a tough time, I sing this to myself. It's always darkest before the dawn. Don't be discouraged, but carry on. He'll not forsake you, the sun will break through. It's always darkest before the dawn.
During moral science class, they would make us do role plays and skits to depict values. This way, all our unique talents were discovered.
ஆமா, அப்போ நாடகம் கதை வசனம் டைரக்ஷன் நாடகம் போட ஆரம்பிச்சதானே நீ. இப்ப வரைக்கும் மேடையையும் உடல மைக்கையும் உடல அவளோட சேர்ந்துண்டு.
நாம 9th இருக்கும்போது Franciscan Missionaries of Mary உடைய centenary celebrations நடந்தது. There we staged a dance drama on the life of Mary of Passion. FMM congratulate பண்ணி ஒரு பாட்டு அது பாடுப்பா.
நூறாண்டு வாழ்ந்து நற்பணியாற்றிய இச்சபை உலகினிலே பல நூறாண்டு வாழ்ந்து பணியாற்றிட அருள்வாய் எம் இறைவா, அருள்வாய் எம் இறைவா, அருள்வாய் எம் இறைவா.
Rosary made us leaders by teaching us the democratic leadership process also.
Yes, the head girl election was a major event. We had nominations, election manifesto speeches, campaigns, secret ballots, and the investiture ceremony that stood us in good stead in our lives.
அந்த இன்வெஸ்டிச்சர் செரிமனியும் போது நம்ம எல்லாம் டிவைடட் ஸ்கர்ட் போட்டுன்னு ஒரு பாட்டு பாடுவோம், ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? You are welcome here today. We represent our houses here. Fatima, Loreto, Lourdes, Carmel. ஆமா, இப்போல்லாம் 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படிக்கும்போது பசங்களெல்லாம் போர்டு எக்ஸாம்னு பயமுறுத்தி வீட்டுக்குள்ளேயே உட்காந்து வச்சுக்கிறாளே. நாமெல்லாம் 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படிக்கும்போது மிஸ் லில்லி முத்தையா நம்மளை எங்க கூட்டின்னு போனா?
10 days foreign tour to Sri Lanka. Sister Mona, teachers, students, 98 persons in all. We even met the Prime Minister of Ceylon and his wife, and we had Ceylon tea with them.
Yes. And board exam ku munadi St. Thomas Mount Chapel ku aishundu pova. Adukapra exam results ku appuram Thanksgiving ku marubadiyum aishundu pova.
Amma, we were the first batch with Rosary sent 12th standard board exam, and what a result we got. State second was Jayashri Nagarajan, state third was P. Sudha, state 10th was M. Geeta. 101 students appeared and 101 got first class. 10% first class result in the first batch with the school sent to 12th board. And out of that, 39 students came within the first 100 ranks in the state. And this was apparently the best result by any school in that year. And on September 5th, 1981, on Teachers' Day, the principal was invited to Valluvar Kotam and she was given a shield by the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And what happened to these students? 16 of them went into medicine. Great thanks to Mrs. Ernest. She must have been a great inspiration for these 16. 3 of them went into engineering and n number of them completed chartered accountancy and occupied very high posts in the corporate level. And we have our own Maithili Rajendran, IAS officer, who was collector of Chennai. And today, if we look back at all this, we owe it all to Rosary Metric and the wonderful teachers who we had.
வெற்றி மீது
வெற்றி வந்து எம்மை சேரும் அதை வாங்கி தந்த பெருமை எல்லாம் உம்மை சேரும் பற்று கொண்டு கற்று தந்த டீச்சர்ஸ் அல்லவோ நாங்கள் கற்ற பாடம் மறந்திடாத ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அல்லவோ.
A teacher's influence can never be measured. Like the ripple effect, it goes on and on. Dear teachers, we may not have mentioned each of your names due to paucity of time, but we gratefully acknowledge each and every one of you.
ரோசரி ஸ்கூலுக்கு நாங்கள் சொல்லிக்கிறது என்னன்னா, மேன்மேலும் சிறப்பா இந்த பள்ளி நூற்றாண்டை நோக்கி வெற்றி நடை போட வேண்டும் என்று இறைவனை பிரார்த்திக்கிறோம். அந்த சென்டினரி செலிப்ரேஷன்ஸும் போதும் இதே குழுவை கூப்பிட்டு கதா காலட்சேபம் பண்ண சொல்ல எங்களுக்கு வாய்ப்பு கொடுக்கணும்னு கேட்டுண்டு கொடுத்த நல்வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடை பெறுகிறோம். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
All right, the ones who stayed back till the very end, give yourselves a big round of applause. Very good. Very, very good. The carnival has been declared open. Please make sure that you're at the quadrangle. There are stalls at the basement. Go back to the labs. I don't think you're allowed inside, but you can walk up to the lab. Go back to all the places that you made fantastic memories. Go with your batchmates. Have food together. I heard there's biryani in one of the stalls. Please make sure that the 75th celebration, 75th year celebration of Rosary Matriculation, you're taking back a ton of memories and stories that you can share for the rest of the years. Thank you everyone and see you again very soon.